Hello everyone, Josh here with Anime Impact, bringing you guys some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro using Percy links. So basically we're able to set up some of the settings and filter when I play other players, mostly from the Discord. So if you guys ever want to play test a deck in the future, definitely hit us up in the Discord. You can also play other players if you'd like to kind of go ahead and play test decks that may not be in Duel Links yet or are coming soon and you want to try them out first, especially if you're interested in buying into a box or an EX structure deck, kind of like the new Blue Eyes that's coming. So what I did was put together a somewhat of a quick deck build showcasing some of the new powerful potential that's going to be coming with the new Blue Eyes support in the new structure deck, because I really wanted to showcase how cool the deck really can be and if it's worth it for you to go into the box and buy it, since it will be behind a full paywall, unfortunately. So this is a cool little thing I want to start doing here on the channel. If you guys do want to see more videos like this, definitely show some love and hit that like button. Our goal for today is 50 likes. If we can hit that, then we'll definitely bring you guys some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro doing play testing for Duel Links with decks that we'd like to see in the future or decks that we are getting very soon. So with all that said, let's jump into it. Let's talk about the deck build quickly. Let's go to our deck build real quick. As you can see, this is our deck. We are running 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. We are running 3 Dragon Spirit of White, which is by far the best card coming out of the new box. We are running only 1 copy Blue Eyes Solid. I don't think you need to run more than 1. 2 max. Never run 3. That'll break you. Way overkill as well. We're running 3 Protector with Eyes of Blue, and keep in mind we are running only cards that are going to be in Duel Links. We're not running any of the other support, otherwise this deck would be even more insane. We're only running 2 copies of Whitestone of Legend. It's good to grab another Blue Eyes, but with the other cards that we're running, like Bingo Machine Go-Go, we don't quite need 3 Legends anymore, but we still want to run a few of those tuners so you can get your Azure Eyes out, which we're not running Azure Eyes because I wanted this to focus solely on what Blue Eyes can do by itself, not with Azure Eyes, so we kind of left that out in the playtesting, but in Duel Links you will definitely want to add that, and also keep in mind we are not using skills, so we're running this with a fully skillless deck. We are running 4,000 life points, we're running 20 cards or more. I was playing a random person, I think that was running 40 at first, and then I played a Discord member, Ratchet, I believe. So thank you so much for that playtesting. I believe he ran some of the actual meta decks, like I think he ran Amazonas and Vampires, so we'll be showcasing a couple of those as well. I think the random that I played was running some form of 40-plus card Harpies, so you can kind of disregard that, but we'll still showcase the potential of the deck. We're running 1 copy of Match 2 with Eyes of Blues because we can only, run 1 right now, currently in Duel Links. We're running 2 copies of Ancient Rules, which also sets you up for Dragon Spirit of White plays and Blue Eyes White Dragon, since they're both treated as normals in your hand. Very, very cool. And since Dragon Spirit of White is treated as a normal monster as well inside your graveyard, you can even use that combo with Silver's Cry, which we are, of course, running 3. If you do not have 3 Silver's Cry, I would say run a 3rd copy of Ancient Rules. If you don't have 3 of either of those, run 2 of each, and then pick up probably another Machine Go-Go and maybe slap in a Treasure Chapel if you got it, or maybe even add another Whitestone of Legend. So it is what it is. So let's jump in to our Duel Replays. We only have 3 here. I don't want to make it too long. The first one is against, I believe, against a random guy, and it's funny because his name is also just a random guy, while the other 2 are, of course, against Ratchet. So again, Ratchet, thank you so much in the Discord for helping me out with this video. So let's go ahead and load up the replay. Now let's pause. So what's cool about Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro is I can show you the duel from my opponent's perspective, which you can see here. He's running Elegant Egotist. He's running Hysteric Sign, Solemn Judgment, and Harpy Harpist. There we go. So he's running a Harpy deck, while if we swap over, you can see my opening hand. My opening hand is Protector with Eyes of Blue, Ancient Rules. I'm running Bingo Machine Go-Go and Silver's Cry. And as you can see, we do have 5 zones, but we're playing this out like it's Duel Links. Well, at least I am and Ratchet are. This random guy is doing whatever. But as you can see, our life points are 4,000. Our opening hand are 4 cards instead of 5. I'm running a 20-card deck. Of course, my opponent isn't, but like I said, this was just a random guy, so disregard that. So let's go ahead and play it out. So he's going to go ahead and try and use, I believe, I'm pretty sure he opened up with a Heartbeat Lady Sisters. I'm pretty sure that's what he tried. His opening play was, yeah. Used Elegant Egotist, brought out a Heartbeat Lady Sisters, and he has Hysteric Sign set, and then, of course, he has that Solemn Judgment, which what Solemn Judgment does is when a monster or monsters would be summoned or a spell trap card is activated, pay half your life points, negate the summon or activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Now, that card would be extremely powerful in Duel Links, even with the low life points, because of the fact it negates almost anything for just paying half your life points. So that card would never kill you. Even if you were down to like 50 life points, it would make you go down to 25. So you can use this card quite a lot. If you have 3 of them, you can run all 3. And with like a skill like Endless Trap Hell, this card would be disgusting. And it is a counter trap card as well, so even Wiz would have issues dealing with it. So let's go ahead and keep going. So that was his opening turn. Now, my opening turn here, I have Protector with Eyes of Blue. What I could do is I could summon Protector, activate its effect, and bring out Blue Eyes White Dragon by basically sending Protector to the grave. Or I can open up with an Ancient Rules and a Protector, and then bring out a Zur. And I could also use Bingo Machine, grab 3 different Blue Eyes, or one of all, or one of I could throw in like maybe 2 Blue Eyes White Dragon, 1 Spirit, or I could throw in a Solid, a Blue Eyes White, and a Spirit. And no matter what I'm gonna pick, I'm gonna get one of those. But if you have 3 of any Blue Eyes card still in your deck and you're looking for that specific card, you can actually just show all 3 of those, like Spirit for example, and guaranteed to get that picked up. That's what's really powerful about Bingo Machine. It literally gives you that draw power that you need. And so you're gonna go ahead and let us play this out. So let's go ahead and play that out. As you can see, we're gonna use Bingo to pick up a Spirit. We're gonna use Spirit. He's gonna negate that, but we have a Silver's Cry. He's gonna disregard that thanks to his Solemn Judgment. We're now going to bring out a Blue Eyes. We're going to destroy his Heartbeat Ladies. And now he pretty much has no turn. He's pretty much done at that point. Now you see we picked up another Spirit. We're going to use Ancient Rules, bring out Spirit, destroy one of his cards on the field, run his back row, which is amazing. And he just surrenders. So if he didn't have Solemn Judgment or anything to negate that there, I could have used Spirit's Effect, cleared out a back row, then use Spirit's Effect to bring out Blue Eyes White Dragon, send Spirit to the grave, activate Silver's Cry, bring Spirit back, destroy another back row, and essentially go for over 5,500 of damage possibly. So this deck is going to be extremely strong. Spirit's going to be your core engine. I highly suggest you run 3 Spirits. The card is definitely going to be the best in the deck right now with the current support, because what Spirit's going to offer you is that back row destruction. Azure Eyes is going to offer you that one full turn of card effect destruction, protection. And Blue Eyes, of course, is going to offer you that big beat stick 3000 vanilla that's going to get over most things. So the deck is going to be extremely powerful, as you guys can see there. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at what this deck can do against some of the meta in Duel Links. So let's go ahead and load this replay up. Now let's go ahead and pause this. As you can see, our opening hand over here was White Stone of Legend. We got Silver's Cry. We've got Protector with Eyes of Blue and a Silver's Cry again. So 2 Silver's Cry, a Legend, and a Protector. While as Ratchet from the Discord here, he's running Vampires, and he opened up with a Retainer, 2 Samurai Skull, and an Enemy Controller. So let's go ahead and let's swap on over here. And let's play this out. So he's going to open up with a Samurai Skull. And that means he's going to sack something to the grave. Okay, so he sacks off Retainer. He's going to bring a Retainer out. Okay, now he has set Vampire Takeover and Enemy Controller. And you guys know Vampire Takeover allows you to bring back a vampire from the grave and put it in defense position, as well as summon a Vampire Kingdom field spell from the deck and put it on the field. So very powerful card there. Many Vampire players run at least 1 or 2 of that in their deck for sure. So let's keep going. And now, as you can see, I top deck a Spirit. So what I can do here is I can summon Protector with Eyes of Blue and summon White Stone of Legend. Sack off White Stone of Legend to summon, I believe, Dragon Spirit of White, which would then put Stone in the grave, which allowed me to search and grab another Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then I can start the combos pretty cool there. So let's go ahead and let this play out. Alright, so as you can see, I took Protector, I activated the effect on White Stone of Legend. I sacked it off to the grave, bringing out a Spirit. Activate that effect of Spirit. Spirit destroys one back, or it banishes one back row. He's going to go ahead and activate the econ that I hit, and then I'm going to be activating, on the chain, I'm going to be activating White Stone of Legend to grab a Blue Eyes from my deck. So as you can see here, now we have a Blue Eyes. I'm going to let that play out. We're going to set 2 cards and end our turn. Now, keep in mind, Spirit can use its quick effect to bring Blue Eyes from your hand to the field by putting it in the grave on either player's turn. It's a quick effect. It's amazing. You just can't use it in the damage step, but it's very amazing. Alright, so let's keep playing that out. So he used Takeover. He's going to grab the field spell, put it on the field. Oh, actually, no. I forgot. He actually had to sack off his Takeover. Very interesting there. But he picked up on a top deck a Vampire Desire thanks to his Retainer's effect. So we're going to destroy another back row thanks to... he's going to activate Econ, and we're going to tag out thanks to Spirit's effect being able to be a quick effect on either player's turn, allowing us to put Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field and send Spirit to the graveyard. And now we can trigger Silver's Cry and destroy another back row if you had one. So it's really a deadly combo. Alright, so we brought it back, and now look at our board. Look at our board. 2,500 and a 3K beat stick on the field. Now, what's interesting... Let's go ahead and pause this for a moment. What's interesting is Dragon Spirit of White is also an 8-star, just like Blue Eyes. So either of those with one of your 1-star light tuners are going to bring out your Azure if you need it to. So that's really good synergy right there in the deck. I just wanted to throw that out there for a moment. So he had to use Familiar, and then he sacrificed it, got Vampire Grace out. But he has no field spell. And even if he did, again, I can just use Silver's Cry and just do a lot more shenanigans. Alright, here we go. And he does have Vampire Kingdom. I don't know what I'm smoking, guys. Sorry, it's pretty late in the day right now for me. As recording of this video. So we've got excuse me, we got Vampire Kingdom on the field. We have his Samurai Skull, 2,200 damage is what his skull can produce. Samurai Skull, Vampire Grace can go 2,500 attack, which of course equaled my Spirit, so he was able to just beat each other up with that. Let's reverse back a little bit. Now, on the Vampire Takeover play, because I completely missed his field spell over there for some reason during its replay, because when I made this duel was like yesterday, okay? So it was a while before actually making the video right now, so I do apologize for that, for the confusion. But yes, he did use Vampire Takeover. He didn't sack it off with Retainer. I don't know why I thought that. I completely missed it, but yes, he does got Vampire Kingdom out. His Samurai Skull, it can hit me for 2,200. And I have Silver's Christ set with both with Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I also have Spirit in the grave. So I can use either one of those with Silver's Cry, which is very powerful. So let's go ahead and let this play out. There we go. So we top decked a Blue Eyes, which is amazing. Watch this. I go ahead and I banish that, destroy his skull, and now I'm sitting pretty. I'm sitting pretty. He summoned Blackluster Soldier. I go in for 2,500 damage, and then I can just, yeah, that's the duel. That's it. And you can also tag out and grab Blue Eyes White Dragon too, which is very interesting because of Spirit's effect, which is just amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the last duel. This one's against Amazonas, and now this deck could be extremely powerful against Amazonas. Very powerful. Being able to banish their back row is going to hurt them a lot. So, because that's going to take their Canadians out of the grave, not allowing them to reuse them. It's going to put them straight to the banish zone. That's going to banish their Onslaught, not allowing them to get their effect off either. Just a lot of shenanigans you can really do here. I feel like banishing back row is a lot more important right now in Duel Links than destroying it. So, anyway, Let's load up the replay. So if we pause it here, we can see Ratchet started with a Amazoness Princess, an Amazoness Onslaught, a Canadia, and a Walla D. The typical back row that you'd see associated with Amazoness. While we opened up with a Spirit, a Blue Eyes, another Spirit, and a Silver's Cry. Now, if you're running this deck with Cyber Style, this would not be a very bad hand for you at all, because you're going to easily be able to summon one of these if you get hit for more than 2k damage, which is going to happen pretty often in this meta. So this really isn't a bad hand if you're running Cyber Style, but you could also run other skills that would make your hands improve a little bit more. But again, in Cyber Style, this will not really be too much of an issue. So anyway, let's play this out. And of course, we're going second, so we do get our top deck. So of course, he set all back row. He pulled out Amazon's Willpower, and he got Princess. So we know that there's an Onslaught down there somewhere. So let's go ahead and play this out. All right, so we top decked just probably one of the better cards that we could have. We top decked a Protector with Eyes of Blue. Let's go and just swap that back over. All right, let's just go and watch this play out now. So we summon Protector, activates effect, gets Spirit out. Spirit's going to banish a back row. Of course, we didn't hit the right back row, but it's fine. We tagged out, and look at this. Silver's Cry banishes last back row. We just single-handedly removed an entire back row in a single turn and ended the duel. Ended it that fast. We went from having literally a bricked hand to completely clearing the board with just one top deck. That is how powerful the Blue Eyes deck is going to be. Spirit is going to be absolutely disgusting. And honestly, it's something that we've needed in the game for a while. We needed proper back row removal cards, especially with monsters that, you know, didn't take a whole heap of resources to get out. And Amazoness really needed to get hit again in some way. Hopefully this Blue Eyes deck is going to be that way to do it. So, very powerful. I like it. The deck is awesome. Being able to tag a 2,500 out for a 3,000. Being able to come back easily from the grave and banish. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. You can even tech in Birthrights if you really want to keep bringing those spirits back. It does not matter. That card is so good. The box set, of course, is very intriguing to a lot of you. And, of course, I'm going to have to go in and get those cards because I am a big Dragon fan. Big Blue Eyes fan. And that's why I had to make this video. Kind of showcase the potential, the power. That way, if any of you are on the fence of how good them cards are going to be, how good the Blue Eyes deck will be, you guys can see it here first, using YGOPRO, of course. So, yeah, pretty awesome. New little video I want to showcase for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, the deck build that I made, I put together quickly. There's going to be maybe, you know, varying deck builds that you can make with the deck. This was just one example, but it still showcases the power of it. Of course, we're not even running any of the synchros with it, like Azure Eyes, for example. You could throw in Treacherous Chapel and stuff like that. Any kind of cool tech-ins you may have an idea for, that's great. But I just wanted to showcase the pure power of the Blue Eyes support that we're getting in Duel Links, and I think I did display that for you all. Sorry for the little confusion that I had with the Vampire deck. Like I said, I completely forgot Vampire's Kingdom was over there. But anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Nonetheless, if you guys want to see more, again, drop a like. The goal for the video is 50. I've rambled on long enough. Hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Join us in the Discord in the description below, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Peace.